guys, I'm Chrissy Pooh. If you are interested in how I got this look, then keep on watching. We're going to do a little chit chat on how I started my business. This is not a how to start a business, but how I started my business. All right, you guys. So, what were we chatting about? All right, so it's a chit chat. I guess like not really get ready with me. I'm like already dressed. So it's like a chit chat. Crimp my hair with me. All right. So, while my crimper is getting warm, we are going to, this is my wax stick. I just got it from off of Amazon. So, in my opinion, I think that you could use any wax stick. I feel like they all work the same, so it's like not a big deal. I guess we could chit chat about business. And like, it's not really like how to start a business. It's like how I started my business personally. So I don't know. Like, I feel like I just woke up one day and just wanted to start a business because initially I didn't want to start a business. Like, I never wanted to be a boss. Like, I felt like it was always, like, too much responsibility or whatever. Like, I never wanted to have, like, people depend on me for things. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But I never wanted to be a boss. And I feel like I was watching, like, a whole bunch of YouTube videos. And it was, like, entrepreneurship videos. And then it's, one video I watched, she had a hair company and she was explaining like the process of starting your own hair company. And for some reason, I just took it really serious one day. And I feel like I just woke up overnight and just wanted to start my hair business. So this is my hair. I made into a wig. This is an 18-inch closure and 3 20-inch bundles of LooseWave that I made into a wig. Now, the crazy part about this, and I'll show y'all, well, not crazy, but just my thing. Like, I'm not crazy about bleaching knots. So this is how it looks without the knots bleached. I added like a little powder or whatever in a part, but I didn't do too much. I actually washed this, so the powder might have like faded a little bit. I'll retouch it up. But I'm not crazy about bleaching my knots for some reason, because I'm like, I don't know what, but the powder I got is like amazing or what, but I just don't feel the need of bleaching my knots anymore. Like, I don't know. So I just straighten the top of my hair. I don't really go all the way down because it usually doesn't straighten the bottom half anyway, like you would want to anyway. I'm hoping that, in my mouth, hold on. But I'm hoping that my crimper will do the trick. Now, I don't remember where I got this crimper, but if I find a link for it, then I'll link it down in the description box. I feel like for some reason I got it from Ulta, but I don't really shop at Ulta. Like, I don't know why I feel like I got it from there, but I believe it's Dhgate brand crimper. So I hope that helps. But like I said, if I find a link, then I'll link it down below. Or whatever. What was that? Oh, my clip fell. All right, you guys. So back to the business thing. So I'm going to get so, what is the word? Straight off from the stuff that I'm trying to talk about. But distracted. That's the word, distracted. And if y'all see my nail, do not mind my nail, okay? I'm so mad. Like, literally every time I get my nails done, one of them pop off. But yeah, I'm just still waiting for my crimper to get a little warm. So yeah, like I was watching her video and I finally like took it seriously. And she was talking about, getting your LLCs and EIN. I just bam and went and got mine, which a lot of people say starting off you don't really need it, which you don't. But if you were like generating a whole bunch of sales, I would definitely invest into getting that just for your own protection. But okay, like you can see, it says bid hit. Just dropping everything. All right. It says bid hit. Which way is that? Okay, definitely this way. So bid hit, and I'm pretty sure, like I said, that I feel like I got it from. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something, okay? I think I'm lying right now because I pretty much get everything from Amazon. Everything that I order is usually from Amazon, so I'm just gonna go with Amazon. But Bid Hit brand, for some reason, to me, is like linking to Ulta. So, okay. So, like I said, this is not going to be a how to start your business. This is how I started mine. So, like I said, I went and got my LLC and EIN. Now, the thing about that is that you have to have your business name. Okay, like for me, I wanted something that stood out. It's so many of the same hair companies out here, and I definitely wanted something that was going to stand out. And I felt like I just wanted something different from everybody else's. I feel like it's so much of the same names and everything. So this crimper has a couple settings on it. It's about like 5, I want to say. This little knob right here. And it's like, it controls it. Like it gets, you see it moving. So I usually put it on like the lowest or like the second setting. That's like the most I usually go to. That's the one that I like. But yeah. So what was I saying? So as far as like business wise, oh, my name. So I just like I Googled, I honestly do not remember what I Googled, but I Googled like what the heck did I Google? Like I can't remember what I typed in, but it was like a woman's empowerment type of thing that I typed in. So if you don't know, the name of my business is, well, you don't know, but the Coquette Collection. And so coquette means flirtatious woman. Y'all see how good these waves are coming out though? Oh my god. But the Coquette Collection, which coquette means flirtatious woman. And for me that stood out so much because my brand, I want my brand to just be something that every woman kind of floats to. I want to sell something for everybody, in other words. And I want to be a brand that accentuates the beauty of a woman. So I felt like Coquette was like perfect for my brand name or whatever. So anyway, once you think of your business name, then you got to think of like logos and stuff. Now me personally, I went and got my logo done on Feather. I don't know, hope I'm pronouncing it right, but I don't know whether anybody's heard of that or whatever. But I will link that down below, the website for that down below also. But yeah, I got my logo professionally done from somebody. And the wonderful thing about Feather is that they have people on there that do websites, logos, graphic design, anything you can think of. So that's like a great resource to use for like, especially like up and coming business like owners. Definitely, if you need help with anything, go to professionals. I've had my logo done for me, and I've also had my website started for me. But the website thing, like I ended up doing my website myself anyway because it just wasn't to my liking with somebody else doing it. And plus I just rebranded anyway, so like my initial colors for my brand was black, pink, and gold. So now it's like white, pink, and gold. I just feel like it was like a more cleaner, more professional grown up look. And also my brand had a woman on the logo, and I just took away the woman also, because it's like, when you think about it, Nike and them, they don't have like a picture logo. They just have text-based logo, and that's what I wanted. I wanted like a grown-up type of look to it. So I just changed that now. If you order anything from me, or like, yeah, if you order anything from me, then it's possible that it will still have my old logo and everything on there, just because I still have a lot of like products, business cards, all that with like my old logo on there. So I'm trying to get rid of that so that I can rebrand completely. I actually thought about kind of like just letting the stuff go, but like throwing it out or whatever. But I'm like, I paid my coins for that. I'm not throwing that out. Like, what? But yeah. This Crimp is just bomb.com, y'all. Seriously, so amazing. But yeah, so I paid for my website and everything to get done, and I wasn't happy with it, so I kind of rebranded everything myself. And also another tool for people to use, like, I'm giving out gems right now, come on. So another tool for people to use, well, business owners, is Canva. Canva is a great resource to create like graphics, and you can also create your logo on there. If you want to go ahead and do it yourself, Canva is amazing to create a logo. You can create flyers for social media. It's so much you can do on Canva. And they also have an app too. I'm not sure about Feather, but I believe that they might have an app, but don't hold me to that, because I'm not completely sure. But yeah, I don't know why I just tried to crimp that little bit at the bottom. Don't judge me, y'all. Do not judge me. So this is my mousse. I'm just gonna put this a little bit at the top. This is the Nairobi that everyone uses, which has been doing me perfectly fine. I'm just gonna put that at the top and let that sit for the time being. All right. And let's do another section. So, let me see. So yeah, you can do your graphics and everything on Canva. They have a lot of resources in regards to trying to create logos if you're having like issues trying to do that. Now, my advice to everyone, even though I said that I got people to like create my stuff, my advice to everyone is to new business owners is, if you can, definitely try to create your content all on your own, because in the end it's you that is like judging it. Like, you want things to come out the way that you want it, and nobody sees your vision the way that you do, so nobody can recreate it, you know, in their mind, which you have in your mind. Like, so definitely try to do all your graphics yourself. Now I do literally everything myself, like everything. Graphics, if I did do another logo, the logo I have now, once I rebranded, that logo I did myself. So definitely try to do things yourself. I feel like I wasted so much money trying to do, you know, trying to get people to do my stuff, just because, not really that I was lazy. The logo, I honestly feel like I could have really tried to look into doing that myself, but my website, everybody say like it's a piece of cake, and now I would say that it's a piece of cake, but to somebody new, I definitely would not say that that's something easy. It is like a little difficult to definitely understand and figure out where things go out on your website. But once you get a feel for it, it really isn't that hard or whatever. I don't know why I keep trying to touch the the hot part of the curling iron, like. But yeah, and yeah, definitely also know what your products are going to be. You know, um. I started off in hair, and I feel like that's honestly one of my mistakes is that I started off in hair, but because I had access to so many different things, I kind of like went into other things. So I sell hair, lashes, jewelry, um, do-rags, bonnets, so much. And it's like I'm still at the point where I'm still trying to like accumulate more stuff. And I'm like, yo, you gotta slow down a little bit and work on the things so that's like one of my business problems is that I really need to focus on completely branding and selling the items that I already like sell or whatever. And the products that I have already. So I'm really horrible with that because it's like I'm like a kid in a candy store at the bottom of the day. I said at the bottom of the day. At the end of the day, I'm like a kid in a candy store. And it's like, if I see it, I want it. I want it for my brand. Because it's so much I want to do with my brand. The thing is, like, what I always say, it's not like a slogan of mine or whatever, but what I always say is that I want to be a one-stop shop for all women needs. And it's like, when you think about it, that's a lot of stuff. That is a lot of stuff. And I want all of my products to definitely be branded or whatever. I want everything to be branded. Like, I want it to be mine. And it's like, one thing about opening up a business is that you have to be, you have to be dedicated to it. Like, I don't know why I paused to that because I was trying to think of what to say. You have to be dedicated to opening up your brand and your business, because if you're not, it's so many days. I'm not gonna say I wanted to quit, but I just did not feel like it. Like, it took a lot out of me just to like try to make this video for some reason, but it's so many days that I did not feel like it, so I didn't promote on social media and stuff. And those days possibly could have hurt me because it could have cost me sales. But you have to be all about your brand because it really is a lot of hard work. Like, it literally is a lot of hard work. And so one thing I do to motivate me, honestly, is so I watch YouTube. YouTube motivates me. I love seeing people packing their orders and stuff like that. Like, that motivates me. Like, I get so happy to see videos of people, you know, packing their orders and showing me that I could possibly be doing this much in sales also. So that kind of motivates me. And honestly, when I think about it, like, when I honestly sit here and think about, so I do have a regular job, and I work from like 6 to 2:30 every day, mainly. But when I think about the fact of just going back to, ouch, I just burnt myself. When I think about the fact of just going back to being a person that just goes to work and not being a business owner, I absolutely, it's just a no-no for me. It's an absolute no-no for me. And so that's what I mean by you have to be serious about trying to do this, because you will think about quitting. You will. And it's like, for me, it's just not an option. And that's how I know how dedicated and how much this actually means to me, because like I said, it's just not an option for me to just be my 9-to-5 job every day. But like, do y'all see this? And it's like, I don't want to mess with it because, you know, obviously the more you mess with it, the more that it'll mess up the crimp. But this is enough for me. And you know what? These waves last for a couple of days. A couple of days. That's what I love. It's like, this hair curls amazingly. But yeah, just be about your brand. Know what you want to sell. I can cut the straight and comb off. Know what you want to sell, and just like, you know, like, you have to be your own motivation. Because the thing is, like, I hear so much about family and friends, you know, not supporting you as much. So for those of you that are trying to start a business, I'm going to give you some gems right now. I'm going to drop the tea. But if you haven't already heard of these places, which you should have, it's all over YouTube, as far as like vendors, in other words. So I'm not going to give you my personal vendors. I'm not giving you specific vendors. I'm giving you places to look for vendors. Let's get that clear. I'm completely messing this end up right here. But, okay, so, number one place. I don't know why I held up my pinky. Don't judge me. So, number one, Aliexpress. Aliexpress is like one of the absolute known places to find a vendor. And it's like literally all you have to do is inbox them. Now, the thing with finding vendors is you have to be really close. You have to trust them. Like, if you can FaceTime and do your thing, if they, you know, message them, all that. So, with that being said, as far as trying to contact them, Aliexpress, you can message them on Aliexpress. But also, if you would like to really be like in it, then download WhatsApp. WhatsApp is mainly how the Chinese people communicate. So that would be a great tool to have on your phone, is WhatsApp. And another place to find vendors is Dhgate. And I will spell everything across the screen or whatever. Dhgate is another place. I definitely recommend them. Them and Aliexpress are like my two favorites because you are so likely to find great vendors that don't charge for shipping. Now, throughout finding vendors, you will find that shipping is it's the worst. Like, it's like, okay, so you have my products, you about to spend $100 on products or whatever, and depending on what you get, because your shipping could be like $100 too. So it's like, you know how you go on a website and you done put all this stuff in your cart, you ready to pay for it because you know about how much it's about to be, but then they add that shipping cost onto it, and it's like, you just don't even want it no more. So that's why on my website, at some point I did have like $5 shipping or whatever, but my shipping is free, you know, because it really deters people from buying your products, is having, you know, high shipping or shipping at all, because it's like they have a set price that they thinking of in their mind once it go in that cart, and they look at that cart and it's like, oh man, that they don't shipping. But yeah, so Aliexpress and Dhgate are like the top two for having no shipping costs. Another place you could go to find your products that's like extremely popular is Alibaba. Alibaba, now that is shipping cost central right there, okay? Like, yeah. It is an amazing place to find your vendors. They have great vendors on there. They have some that's like, but Alibaba is definitely a great resource to have also. They have literally freaking everything on there. Like, you can buy everything. So that is definitely a great resource to find vendors. But yeah, it's like a whole nother conversation to actually sit here and talk about vendors. Now, so my vendors, I message them anytime. Well, okay, let me tell you about that also. So the time change in China is pretty much the opposite of what it is here. So when it's daytime, like now or whatever, it is a great time. No, I'm lying. So while we're woke, they're asleep. So now over in China, it would be about nighttime. So usually when you do notice and you do have a vendor or whatever, usually you'll notice that they'll start contacting you probably anytime after like around 8. Sometimes they actually do will respond back to you during the daytime here, because it's just like us, like we wake up in the middle of the night or whatever. But most of the time, if you want to talk to them, then you're going to have a lot of late nights. It is what it is, you know. Like sometimes, so I have an Apple Watch, so you know it vibrates when I get a message. So that usually wakes me up once my vendor is like, you know, responding to me or whatever. So that's a good resource to have. An Apple Watch, let you know if you didn't want to have your ring on or something. But yeah, like they might, you might get a, you know, a response during our daytime. It's possible. Like I know my vendor, she, you know, if they wake up in the middle of the night, they're going to respond to you. You know, they want that sale. A lot of the times they will possibly tell you like, look, it's nighttime here, you know, I will respond to you once I, you know, wake up and go to work. Because I don't know, that they must be responding to you while they at home. I know that's right. Take their job real serious. But yeah, though, like you just gotta be serious about your business. I see so many times about people, because I have another great thing is to join Facebook groups. Join Facebook groups of business owners and all that. Like that is a great resource too, because they actually give up some vendors. Like they do have a free vendor Facebook group, so definitely check into that too. But you just have to be serious about your business, because there's so many people in like a group like that where I've seen people post like, I'm ready to give up, I'm not getting no sales and this and that. And the thing about sales and stuff like that is like, it really does take time. Like I said, like I probably wouldn't have had half the sales that I've had if it wasn't for my coworkers. Like a lot of my sales came from like coworkers. Like I would like to say it was me promoting on social media and this and that, but it was really like my coworkers. But I've had sales outside of them. I'm not gonna make it seem like it was just them, but you know, definitely you have to be consistent in posting. You have to, I don't even know. You just have to be consistent in posting. You have to get yourself out there. One thing I've been trying to do and beat myself up about is doing more handout business cards. Engage with people on social medias, all social medias. If you're like me, I'm not a stickler for Facebook for some reason, but I do have Facebook page, which is the Coquette Collection hair. And definitely go like my page, you guys. But yeah, if you're not social media, like, what is the word? I don't want to say savvy, but if you're not like a social media person, then you have to break out of that show. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like me, you have to break out of that show. And one thing about me, like I think I was good on all social medias. Like I have a Snapchat, I have Instagram, I have a Facebook. But one thing I cannot get with is like Twitter for some reason. And a lot of people say that, but I can't get with it. And I had one for a short period of time, but clearly just added on the part that I already killed. But I just wasn't really, I got unmotivated about Twitter because I wasn't really getting any, like, I guess feedback or like any responses to the things that I was posting. So I kind of got off of there from just being, you know, kind of frustrated about it. But they do have, if you are like overwhelmed by having to post on each social media, I think they do have an app for that. They have an app for actually scheduling posts also. So definitely check like your app store or Google Play Store for like social media apps. They have a scheduling app. They have a couple of scheduling apps. They have apps for like auto reposting. Is it reposting? Auto posting, not reposting. But they have apps that will actually post during certain times of the day for you if you're too busy or you just tired of doing it. Now, I personally, I don't have none of those apps, so I guess that's what part of my problem is, and I have me being tired of social media to contribute to myself from not obviously getting those apps. But yeah, definitely, if y'all guys have any questions about business, if I can help you, then I will definitely answer them. But definitely drop a comment and I will definitely get back to you. But I feel like it's so much that I'm like not saying, and I want to get y'all everything. Like, so I mean, we'll have plenty of time together, you know, plenty of time together. So I'm trying to get into at least making videos like twice a week. I don't have set days in mind. I would like to, but like I said, I'm like a workaholic. Oh my God, you guys. Like, on top of me having a business, I have a 1-year-old for one thing. And on top of that, I work overtime all the time. Like, I'm literally at work all the time. Like, it's ridiculous. But, and I managed to sit here and try to start a business. But you know what? One thing I can say is that my job allows me to have time to still run my business. Don't tell anybody, but yeah. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, please feel free to like drop a comment, anything you would like to say in regards to it. If you have a business, definitely link it down below so I can check you guys out or whatever. Yeah, so I told you like all the places that you can get vendors from. Like, definitely use those. Definitely use those. And like I said, download WhatsApp because that'll be how you connect with them. If you on any of the wholesale websites that I named, the vendors wholesale websites that I named, just send them a message on the app and then ask them like what's the WhatsApp number, or they'll ask you, you know. I know a lot of the times because mine's is like on social media, my phone number, I get messages from vendors like all night long through Instagram, all that. So once you know, start your business or whatever, they'll actually find you. Now, not all vendors are good vendors, but that you'll have to test out and see who works best for you. I don't know where I put my wax stick, you guys, but definitely go see these waves. Like, oh my gosh. Like, that looks so good. All right, you guys. So definitely like, comment on your post notifications so that you'll know when I am posting. Because baby be dropping gems, okay? All day long. So, I got some good things coming up for you guys. So definitely subscribe and click the bell down below. Thank you. Bye, you guys.